Hello. 2 months ago, allegations were cast upon me about consensually chatting with a couple of adult women in the community, one of them a moderator of mine. These allegations were brought to a hermit who then, without my knowledge, brought it to the hermitcraft group. The hermitcraft group then summoned me for a hearing and gave me a deadline of 1.5 hours, time zones considered. I did not have any interest in joining that hearing, as I had at this point already contacted the police and a solicitor in regards to the alleged rumours and potential defamation. They advised me to not comply with Hermitcraft's demands. I informed Hermitcraft of this and asked them to respect my privacy and wait, to which they responded that if I did not join the hearing, I would be publicly removed in 1.5 hours. I decided to resign. This entire thing has completely ruined my life. I no longer, as it stands, have an income. The rumors and allegations portrayed me as a predator and as an abuser. I'm neither of these things. The amount of hate and threats I have received has been endless, and there have been days where I've seen no reason to press on, no reason to get out of bed, no reason to eat or even breathe. Days where I've had to seek professional mental help. You have to understand that making content has been my entire life, where I've spent all of my hours for the past 10 years. It's all I know. These allegations ruin that. And at the end of the day, I'm human. I got emotions, feelings, and most importantly, a personal, private life. As I mentioned, I took this whole thing, the rumors, the allegations, and the defamation to the police. The investigation is still ongoing. It has gone through to a second tier of investigations, and several people are now being investigated. I was advised against speaking in public, which is why you haven't heard anything from me until now. I know the internet plays by its own rules, and moral high grounds based on rumors or tinted through selected parts seem to be more valuable to a lot of people than the law, common sense, and respect. Pitchforks are shamelessly easy to equip. They require no minimum level, nor attributes, just equip and shout with the masses. It seems to give some people the right to spread misinformation and hate. I have learned, during the investigation, that one of the so-called victims, who I out of respect for their privacy will not name, have done this before, to another influencer, completely managing to cancel and ruining their life too. This is why it is so important to be careful of who you trust, who to call a friend, and who to listen to, specifically online. It also shows that Hermitcraft should have waited before hanging me out as some sort of criminal to millions of people, both on their Twitter and on their Reddit. I've already received endless amounts of hate, threats, including death threats and death wishes because of these non-criminal and highly personal allegations, and I am expecting that this statement will generate more of that. I will, without further consideration, report all of them to the ongoing police investigation. I've had to increase the security of my personal private life and taken other precautions privately, and I've had enough. I hope that enough people will see just how ridiculous and dangerous this entire ordeal is. The world has gone absolutely mad, and the cancel culture that I have now experienced firsthand is a toxic, unjust, and incorrect system that leaves people like me, a naive and generous sports ball nerd who enjoys playing and creating video games online, extremely vulnerable. The cancel culture can be compared with the witch hunts carried out in the 15 and 1600s, where people would attempt to drown a person, and if they didn't drown, they were deemed a witch and burnt on the stake. The bottom line here is that allegations, rumors were spread about me with the help of Hermitcraft's public power, and I was made to look like a criminal, which I am not, and it completely destroyed my life. Everyone has the right to a personal life and privacy. You do, and I do. Neither you nor Hermitcraft have any right to infringe in my private life. In today's society, when information is at your fingertips without any further knowledge, rumors can make anyone look bad. This was designed to completely cancel and destroy another human being. So, I urge you to think critically before judging. Don't believe everything you read. Too many people have their own agendas. And in a time where I have always valued people's choices, defended the small, fought for the weak and lonely, It is with great sadness I see so many people forgetting to think, forgetting to question, and simply equipping that pitchfork. Mentally, this has been an incredible challenge, and I hope no other human being ever has to experience it or the loneliness it leaves you in. As far as hermitcraft goes, there are a lot more things behind the scenes that impacted my decision to leave and not join their hearing, apart from the police advising me not to. I've yet to decide what to share about hermitcraft and my 8 years as a member, but it feels good to no longer be told to keep quiet about certain things or be content moderated by them. I think everyone will understand by now that things weren't exactly as they were portrayed during my years on hermitcraft. I mean, at the end of the day, colors were shown when they posted the tweet to spread the alleged rumors and when they didn't moderate their Reddit, which is something they have done for every other rumor spread about the hermit in the past, even when rumors have been spread that have incriminated a hermit. I know a lot of you are wondering what happens to Vault Hunters, and in the Discord I am aware that one of the developers has been calling shots and publicly trying to take over the project. He has done so without my approval. I am fully aware about the backtalking of me and the lies that have been spread. Vault Hunters, which I have invested several $100,000 into, is my project. I own the rights to it and its further development. It is licensed under ARR, which means that any continuation or use of code needs my approval. The developers have all received more than fair compensation for their time spent developing it. The person that seemingly now is in charge has received more money than most people. I gave him the entire earnings from the community from Season 2, and despite him ghosting me and the project for several months after he got paid, I defended him publicly. I took his side and I had his back, and then brought him back for development for Season 3 and 4. After hermitcraft helped spread these rumors and allegations against me, 5 developers decided to write a document that according to my solicitor can almost be seen as extortion. The document was designed to take full ownership of Vault Hunters, its assets and all of its funds. Funds that I raised, money that I invested over years into the project. I even drove my company to a loss last year because I really wanted to continue to develop the game. We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars here. Now, it needed my signature, and of course I did not comply, and I did not sign it, even if it was sent to me in my weakest, darkest, most horrible days. It breaks my heart even more to know that 5 developers that I have cared for, created jobs for, created careers for, have called friends, trusted fully, and even helped in their mental lows, would sign such a document instead of at least giving me the benefit of a doubt. One of these developers said that he didn't put much weight on the allegations themselves, but since hermitcraft got it spread so widely, he felt like my reputation was ruined, and he would like to take over in order to continue producing the game. That's an admirable thought, perhaps, but at the same time, he completely forgot about me. Now, I will not be naming the 5 developers out of respect and their right to privacy, but as of today, they are no longer representing Vault Hunters or being part of my team. I thank them for all the incredible work they have done over the years in the project, and I wish them the best of luck. I am going to do my best to continue to develop Vault Hunters, to finish the plan we had for the game. Now, this is going to be very, very tough. I know that other streamers have also tried to throw me under the bus and cancel me and the community we built. But here's the thing. Vault Hunters brought joy to so many people, including myself, and that is where my focus needs to be. There's enough trouble and darkness in the world as it is, and I want to bring light where I can. Here's the thing, guys. I am in charge of my own life, despite what they might tell you or make me look like. This cancel culture of guilty until proven innocent gives too much power to the wrong people. It happens to people daily, and pitchforks are easy to equip, very easy to equip. It's not a world I want to be part of. Because behind every cancellation, there's a human that gets hit, and man does it hurt. The goal here was clearly to delete me from the internet, to make sure to do as much damage as possible to my person, to break me mentally, and to break every single window and burn every single bridge for me. It's an evil, inconsiderate course of action designed solely to harm, and I will never lower myself to that level. Whatever will be, will be. I will wait patiently for the police to do their thing and to finish the investigation that I asked them to start. And it's time for me to move on. I have entertained people for years. Never before have I burdened you with my troubles or private life. I am sorry that I had to do it today. So, here we go. A burnt down world, a fractured mental health situation, and no bridges to walk on. Luckily, I am quite decent at building bridges, wooden ones with spruce logs, oak planks, and some trapdoors, or stone ones, which I much prefer. Thank you to all who have stood by me in this. A big special thank you to all my patrons who are still supporting me. I hope to see you again soon. Keep an eye out on my Twitch and YouTube channel.